Hey everybody, this is the dude representing MGTOW is the only way to live. I got a quick story here. I was watching some MGTOW videos and I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this topic. I got nothing scripted or anything notes written down. I'm just going to go off the cuff here. But I want to share a story about, because I do a lot of work, I work out a lot. So basically in the summertime I do a calisthenic workout, which basically, my road is 3 kilometers to the one boulevard to boulevard through the side streets, basically in a straight line, and then half a kilometer over, like in a square. So it's like I do a square, like a block square, like it's a 7-kilometer route. But anyways, usually when I'm preparing for a workout, I have a coffee or 2 coffees, when I'm getting warmed up for the workout. And this makes me piss a lot. So in my route, I have designated places where I take a leak. Okay, like I know around a kilometer or 2, I'm gonna have to take a piss because I drink a lot of coffee and I just pee a lot in life because I sugar in my coffee. Just they're diuretics, I think they're called. But anyways, they got all these plotted out, pre-planned places to take a piss during the route. And this one day in the summertime, I really had to take a piss, man, and it was like fucking noon and I wasn't at any point where I could take a piss. I wasn't at one of my designated spots, so I had to fucking go, guys. I had to fucking go. So I found this is like in high suburb area, high suburb, in kind of a rich area, sort of. Not millionaire, but yeah. Well, that's the difference. Those are the side streets more towards the left. Whatever, I'm digressing. But anyways, a lot of money in this area. So I find this place behind so I veer off to one of the side streets. Keep in mind this is sort of a sub boulevard. The boulevard's like 1 block over or 2 blocks over, so this is like a sub boulevard. And so I go behind a mailbox, which is right next to a home of a fence. There's a fence and then there's a home. But anyway, so and like there's like a mailbox and then like bushes, and then so mailbox, bushes, and then a fence, and I got person's house. So I go and I go and I'm ready to whip my dick out. I'm right behind the bushes or the mailbox, and I'm just getting ready to go. So I pull my pants out and I start to piss, and I just look behind me one more time just to see if there's anybody coming. So I start pissing and I look behind me and bam, right there's a fucking cop. Just from out of fucking nowhere, a cop car. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I zip it up because I know I'm busted. I zip it up and I start walking towards the cop car. And, of course they're approaching me real quick, and then they stop. And it's 2 fucking women police officers, okay? And I guess and of course they what are you doing here? And I said, look, I'm busted. I had to take a piss. I'm really sorry. I'm jogging. I had to take a piss. I'm really sorry. I feel really stupid, but I'm pissing. And they say, sit down on the curb. Sit down on the curb. They cracked the big case. It's obvious. Guys, it was so obvious I was pissing. It was so obvious what I was doing. I had my hands on my sides. You know when someone's taking a piss. When you see them in the alleyway. But man, they made me sit there. They called it in. They went to the fucking person's house. They wanted to see if they knew me. They made a federal fucking case out of it, and it was so obvious I was pissing. So obvious. But and then they pulled their power trippy girl bullshit. And I don't know. I guess my point is, women cops. What a joke, man. What a joke. And you have to make prove their fucking their bully tactics or whatever. And it was so funny when I'm sitting on the curb and the one girl's calling me in. She's sitting there like with her hands on her side like a man. It was just, in my mind, it was just like such a fucking joke, like women police officers, making a big federal fucking case out of this shit. I was there for like 10 minutes and they sent me on my way. And then of course they were scolding me about next time, trying to fucking give me a life lesson, as to do the right thing. Well, do the right thing. I take a fucking piss. There's no do the right thing involved in this scenario. But they pulled their little fucking power trip on me, and it was just such a fucking joke, guys. And I felt like I said, I felt like saying to the one cop, "Oh, you're cracking the big case, are you? Stupid fucking bitch." But women police officers, what a fucking joke, man. It's fucking affirmative action bullshit, man. Women in the military too, what a fucking joke, man. They really. I don't know, guys. It's just such a fucking joke to me. Women police officers. I guess that's what my rant is, basically. Women police officers. And I actually hope some feminists watch this video, because there's some women I've noticed over the course of my history that think they're as tough as a man. I said in one video that my ex-girlfriend used to say, My ex-girlfriend, when I first met her, she told me she got raped by a black guy. And like I said in other videos, I don't really believe her. I think she's just fucking doing sympathy points because she never brought it up again. And whenever I did bring it up, she was like, that she had that liar tone, like she wanted to avoid the comment. But then I would say to her, you know, if you ever do get raped, just kick the guy in the balls. And she'd say, no, I beat the guy up. And I would say, look, you're not beating up no fucking man. She's like, yeah, I'd kick his ass. And then, fucking stupid bitch. And then I'd say, well, here, arm wrestle me, see if you can get me down. And of course, she had to use 2 fucking arms to get my one arm down. And even then, it was a joke, you know, like, girls are so. And actually, you know what? Guys, I don't want to admit this, but I think I get some sort of delight knowing that I don't want to be exposed, of course, but I think I get some sort of delight knowing that these MGTOW videos will fucking trigger these feminists and really get their panties in a twist. It's like trolling them, you know. I get some sort of kick out of that, you know. Who's really a really bad offender of this is that John from MGTOW's Freedom. He really puts bitches in their place, man. He doesn't let them get away with shit. And I'm actually curious about the guy because I'm like, he puts his face out there and I'm like, man, is he shooting himself in the foot? Like, I mean, if people in his community see this, is he gonna like lose jobs and stuff like that? You know what I mean? It just seems like so risky to put your face out there and like spit out this sort of anti-woman ideology, but I get a kick out of it. But also, man, it just seems like such a risky thing to do for us, you know. Like, but again, you know, for me, my perspective, I'm like, well, fuck these women. I'm done with their shit. But at the same time, you know, I don't know if I can ever put my face out there because, man, I'd be scared there'd be a fucking lynch mob at my door. Because in my community, I think probably most of the people I interact with seem to like me, and I don't tell them this ideology. I don't spew out this ideology. I only spew out this ideology on my MGTOW channel, as I say, and as I say before in the other videos. Nobody knows my identity. Not one person in the world knows my identity. This is mine and my own secret. Not one fucking person. Nobody knows I do these videos, and I don't know if I can. I'm sure I could keep the secret unless I get drunk one day and tell one of my friends, but I probably won't even do that. But I'm just wondering how long I can go, because I have 300 subscribers now. I wonder how long I can go without being exposed if somebody recognizes my voice and says, hey, whoa, bro, what the hell? You know, that's you. You know, or if I'm maybe in a corner store or something somewhere down the line 2 years from now and I ask the guy a question, he recognizes my voice. I don't know if it's that distinct, but my voice, but I don't know. I definitely worry about getting exposed, but I definitely get a kick out of making these videos. As I say, nobody knows my identity, and I don't spew this ideology out in public. Actually, I did yesterday with a cashier that I'm friendly with at the grocery store here, and I dated one of her friends years ago, and she says, oh, are you still going to go visit my friend at the bar she works at? And I said, because I know the friend sort of likes me, and I said, okay, so we'll call the friend Amy. So she says, are you going to go visit Amy at the bar where she works? And I said, well, does she have a boyfriend? And I said, no. And then she says, yeah, she has a boyfriend. I said, well, why the fuck would I go see her? Well, aren't you guys friends? And I actually said to the cashier girl, I said, you know, I'm not interested in being friends with women. I actually said that I'm not interested in being friends with women. She says, what do you mean? And I said, well, I'm only going to go visit a girl if there's a possible romantic component to it. And she said, well, she was really surprised by that. And I said, look, let's be realistic here. I don't want to be friends with a woman. She says, aren't we friends? And then I got busted. I said, yeah, I guess we're friends. But it's because I didn't want her feelings. But I basically I had enough. I just told her, I said, I'm not going to go see her unless I'm going to fuck her. There's no point. And she found this so shocking. And she actually found it shocking that a guy actually admitted that for once. But as I say, I'm really enjoying this MGTOW journey, guys. I'm just fucking loving it. I wonder, I'm really gonna try to make this channel blow up just to see if I can do it. I don't know how to do it. I mean, just sort of maybe 100 subscribers leads to the next 100 or whatever. But I'm really excited about the future, and I love the dialogue between myself and the commenters. I feel a kinship with them, and it's really weird because I seem to get along with all males now, and as a teenager I got bullied by a lot of males over females. It's weird. I can go into a whole video about this subject, but I was in a high school where I was a pretty boy, and all the guys hated me because I got attention from the girls they wanted. But now as an adult, it just seems I get along with all males. It's just weird, man. It's weird, isn't it weird? I guess you grow up, and when you're a teenager, you're just so blinded by pussy that it would create wars among men. But now as an adult, we're all fucking, there's a kinship and a brotherhood. It's just weird. It's a weird concept. You know, I want to tell a story about, in my next video, that's coming to my mind now, when I went to a new school, and I was the pretty boy in the new school, and the school bully liked this girl that eventually took her virginity. And I remember in the hallways, walking down the hallways, and he just came from out of nowhere and slammed me against the lockers. He must have been 6'1", 6'2", 230 pounds. I remember he just charged to me and slammed me. And one of the high school dances, he actually sucker punched me in the face. I've been sucker punched by a few guys actually, but on this particular case, and I want to tell that story in my next video, but I don't want to do it now because I don't have the energy to do it. But I want, and as I say, you know, it's so interesting now that as an adult, I'm just friends with all males. It's weird, man. It's weird as an adult, you know. Even guys in general society, like I'll be walking down the street, and if there's a car, like if there's a car merging onto the boulevard, and he's still in sort of the parking lot, he'll give me the right of way and back up, and we'll give each other that sort of wave, you know, like that courtesy wave. Like I'll say, okay, thanks for not killing me, you know, right? And he'll say, no problem. But women, they don't even do that. They don't give no courtesy waves. It's fascinating. Women don't give courtesy waves. You know, when you sort of wave them, you go first. They don't give you courtesy waves, and all men do it. It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Actually, I was at the bus stop yesterday, in sort of a bus stop hub, and I was looking at this young girl smoking. It was very sexy actually, and she caught me looking at her a few times. But all of a sudden, this other hotter chick, like she was sort of sitting in the roundabout area. She was sitting on the bench, like this sort of round bench, and this other hot chick came up to her for a light. She wanted a light. So, sorry, the camera shut off. Sorry, I was saying. So I was waiting for the bus at the bus hub, central bus hub at the mall. And the circular sort of bench where people sit in the middle of the circle of the parking lot type of vibe. There was this young girl smoking, and she was very sexy. I was watching her. She caught me a few times, and I was just nonchalant. But all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, this really even hotter chick needed a light. She needed a light for a cigarette. So she came to the girl and said, "Oh, can I have a light or whatever?" And I'm watching her light her cigarette. So she takes the girl's cigarette. Sorry, the camera keeps shutting off. So I'm getting to a point here. Anyway, so the girl came. "Oh, can I have a light?" They're both young. They're like 20 years old. So the girl gives her cigarette, and the girl takes the girl that's sitting down gives the girl standing up the cigarette. So the girl standing up takes the cigarette and lights her cigarette and gives it back to her. And I swear to God, guys, she just gave her a cigarette, and her attention was directed towards her. She didn't even say thank you. Nothing. She just walked away, lit the cigarette, gave it back to her. Her attention focus was right to where she was prior, and she just walked away, not even saying thank you. It was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. No courtesy, no manners. Unbelievable. But guys, if you have any takes on that, I'd like stories about girls who are discourteous, that'd be great to post in the comments, or anything I've said. If you have any thoughts on what I've said just now, please comment in the comment section. I love hearing the comments. I love reading the comments. So please comment, subscribe, like, share, and click the button. And guys, remember, fucking make $1 million and fucking take life by the balls, because we are kings in this life. It's a fucking man's world. It really is, guys. Without men in this world, this place would fall to shit. It's unbelievable. Take care, guys.